Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. So one of you legends recently dropped a comment asking me to check out the KFC SMG here in Zombies. And that's the mission for today. We'll be taking the KSV through the early rounds, getting it to Pack-a-Punch tier 3, upgrading it to legendary rarity, and then pushing it all the way to round 55, the Zombies health cap, to see how it really holds up. Now, if you've been enjoying the content lately, then do me a favor, smack that like button and subscribe to help us hit the milestone of 50,000 subscribers. Now, before we hop in, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you need to check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. They're the biggest and most trusted name in Call of Duty, covering all platforms. On their website, you'll find a bunch of discounted offers, and with my code HYPNO, you'll get an extra discount on top of that. So if you're ready to skip the grind and level up faster, head over to Mitch Cactus today. Massive thank you to Mitch for sponsoring this video. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to the tomb with the KSV. Alright, so first things first, in regards to ammo, as you guys can see, we've got 50 rounds in the mag with 330 in reserve for a total ammo count of 380 rounds, which is pretty good. We're also using rapid fire on this weapon right here, so we've currently got a fire rate of 857 RPM. Okay, so base damage, we're currently looking at 26 damage per upper body shot, as you guys saw right there, with 126 damage per critical. So yeah, you know, decent numbers. And man, it's been a while since we've been to the tomb, so I think we're gonna actually do part of the Easter egg for this, just to obtain the Staff of Ice for later on when I'm making my way to round 55. And of course, it's gonna help switch things up ever so slightly from constantly playing The Reckoning since that released. Holy, what is up with my aim right now? Ooh, that's right. There's also side Easter eggs on this map where you can actually get a Pack-a-Punch crystal for free over in the Dark Ether. Yeah, it's been a while, boys. It's been a while. But I think we're just gonna sit here and spawn for the first few rounds with the Rampage Inducer active, of course, just to, you know, actually get through these rounds as fast as possible. Then after that, we're probably going to disable the Rampage Inducer just so we can actually do a few side Easter eggs, at least the, you know, not necessary ones, but the good ones, you know, like the free Pack-a-Punch crystal, all of that. And of course, it's going to make a lot of the steps for crafting the Staff of Ice a whole lot easier. Ooh, you know what? In theory, we could also quickly go for Deadshot Daiquiri right here. Wait, hold on. We need an extra kill. Zombies. Let's get one more. Very nice. And there we go. So now with Deadshot Daiquiri, we are doing 139 damage per critical. So not the craziest increase, but it's going to help overall. Oh, damn, that's right. There's also no double tap on this map, which means we're going to have to, oh god, yep, wait for round 25. Another thing that's really cool about this map is that you'll find these crystals pretty much scattered throughout the map, and breaking them actually does give you a fair amount of salvage. Not every time, of course, but, you know, just finding salvage overall on this map is pretty easy. Speaking of which, we already have enough to quickly upgrade to uncommon rarity, so let's quickly do that. Beautiful. And now we are doing 209 damage per critical. Very nice. How much are we doing to the body? 39 damage per body shot. Cool. Okay, so I think it makes sense to get that Rampage Inducer disabled now and head over to the Dark Ether just so we can get this bad boy here Pack-a-Punched. Yep, there we go. Another crystal right there. Yeah, that's right. They spawn like in between rounds. Hold on. Let's also pick up the Molotov here. We can use that to get a free perk, which, to be fair, we could actually do in a second here. Yeah, we might as well do that now since we're all, or should we wait until we have more? Yeah, let's wait until we have a few more perks just so we save essence in the long run. I'm not gonna lie, the tomb's actually pretty decent. That might sound pretty controversial. I know a lot of people don't like the tomb, but maybe give it another try. Play this map again. I don't know. I'm liking this more than I had in memory. Okay, it looks like that's the final zombie, so we're gonna keep that guy alive just so we can head over to the Dark Ether and do the side Easter egg in peace. All right, open up, open up. There we go. Beautiful. Man, I kind of forgot how beautiful the Dark Ether is. Ooh, hold on, that's right. Get a little thumbnail screenshot going. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it's these rocks right there. Yep, there we go. We stopped them. Then there's these two that we have to stop. And then there's one final small rock right there. That one. Beautiful. We pulled it off. Nice. There we go. Pack 1 uncommon rarity. We are now doing 78 damage per upper body shot, as you guys saw right there, with 435 damage per critical. And since we got cryo freeze, we can quickly freeze the waterfalls. You can freeze them at a higher round to get a better tool, but I just want to progressively upgrade this thing just to test numbers. So just so you guys know, zombies, go ahead and spawn in for us, please. Oh yeah, there's also these things you can break for some extra salvage. So yeah, now with rarity, we are doing 130 damage per body shot, as you guys saw right there, with 580 damage per critical. Beautiful. Good increase there. Okay, so at this point, we need to wait until next round, so we get the shock mimic to spawn in. That guy's going to drop a monocle, which we can use to do the Roman numeral step. Hey, let's also quickly break that. There we go. Got some extra salvage. Yeah, they definitely spawn in with each round. Nice. So they're kind of like the ones over on Liberty Falls. Well, in the church, to be specific. So yeah, during this time, I think it makes sense to quickly go shoot the lanterns and stuff just to get them all lined up perfectly so we can do the next step afterwards. Not gonna lie, it probably would have made sense to also go for, what perk am I thinking of? Juggernog over in the Dark Ether. Okay, this one just respawned here, so we can break that. Let's head back to the other side. Of course, we're also killing zombies while doing this, right? Just to not waste too much time. And perfect. This one is in the correct location. Let's head over to the other side. I think those were the last few zombies. No, is this the last one? Is that going to kick us up to round 8? It's looking like it. Nice. Okay, shock mimic is all the way back there. Holy, we cooked that guy fast. Let's take that monocle. Yeah, he had absolutely no chance there. And this lantern is in the correct location as well. We also have a nuke there. Okay, we'll take the nuke. I didn't actually mean to pick it up, but you know, it's all good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's how it's done, boys. That's how it's done. I remember when this map initially dropped and most of the weapon testing videos were here, I was able to do that so fast. I guess we weren't too slow there, but I'm talking like double that speed. Okay, so now we just have to kill all the purple glowing zombies or something, and then it's gonna move location a few times. Ooh, a little shock mimic spawned in. Very nice. I guess that was a normal mimic. Little Mimica Lewinsky. Ooh, Doppelgast as well. That's right. I think next phase or like the next wave of zombies is going to have like 2 Doppelgasts and 2 Mimics, I think. Something like that. Or one more. Yeah, one more after this. There we go. Another Doppelgast right there. Took care of him already. Let's cook these zombies. Little Shock Mimic back there. He's already gone too. And beautiful. Okay, on to the final wave. Doppelgast here, took care of him. Another Doppelgast, beautiful, took care of both of them. A little shock mimic. Oh no, we would run out of ammo right there, I swear, dude. Okay, luckily there's an ammo box right next to us. And nice, we completed it. We should get a max ammo from that and the headpiece. Cool. Now we just have to head over to the other side and do the same thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's cook a few zombies here. 7, 8. I think it's only 8 for this one. Yep, there we go. Perfect. I'm also going to hold on to Energy Mine because we can actually use that to craft the Staff of Ice. I'll show you guys in a second. And now we should be moving on to the final phase. No, oh, wait. Yep, there we go. Okay, so whenever it's at the Roman numerals, that's the final phase for sure. All right, took care of that Doppelgast already. We have another Shock Mimic back there. Took care of him. Yeah, KSV is kind of cooking right now, I'll be honest. And perfect. Took care of the final one, and that's going to give us the staff piece. Awesome. So now we just need to slap those pieces together, and we can make the Staff of Ice. Let's go, baby. Right. Instead of running all the way to the original portal, we can just take this one right here, you know? Just saying. I totally wasn't about to go... Dude, I swear, man. It's been way too long since I played this map. Okay, so we're gonna interact right there, place the staff pieces. Our screen should flash white in a second, and the zombies are gonna despawn. Perfect. And now we just pop 2 energy mines right here, and that's gonna kill all the zombies that try to attack the staff of ice. So we can just move all the way down here and kill the normal zombies. That's how it works. Nice. Okay, so like in a minute or so, we should be good to go, and we should be done crafting the staff of ice. Then we just have to go for the upgrade. So many people used to struggle with this step right here of the Easter egg when the map first dropped, just because no one actually thought of energy mine back then. Kind of like in, what is it, Shattered Veil over at Shem's Henge, when you're doing the step with the abomination and all the vermin come and you have to like kill the vermin and protect it. You can do the same thing, just pop energy mine and leave the area. And perfect, screen flash white. We should be able to pick up the staff of ice back here now. Beautiful, we got her, boys, we got her. Nice. Okay, now we can work on, actually, hold on, let's go for Juggernog first, just to play it safe. Because yeah, the sooner you actually do all the upgrades and stuff for the staff of ice, the better it's going to be in the long run. That spot right there was always like, I was always curious about that right there. I always figured there would be a way to go up there or something until I realized it's not even on the minimap, so it definitely isn't. Okay, so now I think all we have to do is shoot like 3 of these things in quick succession. So let's also go for PhD floppers, so we get PhD sliders, so we can actually just slide all the way through in one go. All right, and there we go. We got PhD slider. Very nice. Let's go, dude. Okay, so we're just gonna lay down right here so we can see that. We're gonna shoot. Got the hit marker. Beautiful. So now we're gonna go through here. Very nice. Now we need to shoot that one, and just one more up ahead. This one here. Hit marker. Nice. Archibald. Beautiful. If Archibald speaks to you, you did it correctly. And now we need to like shoot symbols on the rocks. Yep, there we go. Those purple symbols, just shoot at them until you get a hit marker and the rock comes down. So that's like a bow and arrow looking symbol. Then there's another one back here. So we got bow and arrow, not bowing arrow. Holy. What is this one here? Okay, that's like that weird, I don't know, what should we call that? Like a dyslexic omega symbol, you know? Where's the final one? Is it back here? Sometimes it's this rock. No. Oh, it's right up there. Cool. Okay, let's shoot it. And we got the hit marker. Nice. And this one is, okay, so we got something that looks kind of like a key. We got the bow and arrow and that weird ZMN omega weird symbol. Okay, so now we just need to figure out which one of those portals is closed. I think it's the red one, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go through the green portal. That's going to take us out close to Speed Cola. Yup, Speed Cola's right up ahead. Let's go, dude. Getting the hang of this map again. Nice. Okay, so now we just have to shoot the symbols in any order. So it was that one, then we had the key, and then I think it was this one here. Then you can verify if you actually shot the correct symbols by looking at the floor, and yeah, we did. If these symbols aren't glowing here, then you did it wrong, and if you go through the portal, you're just going to fall to your death. But if they are glowing, you did it properly. Beautiful. Now we just interact with this purple orb. That's going to start moving, and we have to follow it around the dark ether quickly and kill a bunch of zombies while we're at it. And at the end, we're going to be done with the upgrade. Oh my god, we are out of ammo. Okay, let's quickly slide through here. Make sure you don't go too far from that purple orb, or it's going to like despawn and you have to start over. Not a fun time. Totally not speaking from experience. A bunch of zombies, yep, come out of this spot. We're also gonna get like Doppelgast and one amalgam to spot. Yep, Doppelgast is right there already. Let's quickly cook. Oh my god, dude, look at how fast we cooked that guy. Pretty sure there's gonna be another Doppelgast up ahead here any second now. Doppelgast, does he? I think he spawns right here, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. Took care of him as well. Yeah, KSV is kind of cooking here, right, boys? Let's go. And now we're going to get the amalgam to spawn in. Yep, there we go. He's already halfway dead. Brother. Yeah, KSV is cooking right now. Let's go. And amalgam is gone. That's how it's done. You know, the KSV really kind of feels like an AR. It's like an AR SMG hybrid. Just like from the overall feel of it. For some reason, it just doesn't feel like an SMG. Maybe I'm tripping though. And final few zombies. Beautiful. Now we just give it a second, and I think we can interact here. Yep. And there we go. We upgraded the Staff of Ice. Hell yeah. Okay, so we pretty much have the most overpowered weapon in the game right now. So getting to round 55 is going to be an absolute walk in the park. So at this point, we're going to be focused on collecting essence and salvage to further upgrade the KSV. Okay, that should be the final zombie right there. Beautiful. Never mind. There's one more here. Is that the final one? Final zombie? Yeah, is that going to kick us up? Nice. Okay, let's go through the blue portal quickly and get the Rampage Inducer going again. Okay, and beautiful. There we go. Rampage Inducer is active. I just saw Samchal spawn in as well. It's like at the subterranean temple. I'm not sure. I think that's in front of the red portal. Not too familiar with the names anymore. I could be wrong here, actually. I don't think it's... Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, it's right back here. See? Kind of in front of the red portal. Nice. Okay, let's activate this and see what we get here. And crouch... Oh, crouch kills. That's going to be easy. We can just come all the way back here, crouch in the corner, and cook all the zombies coming our way. We might actually have to use the Staff of Ice here. I'm not going to lie. Let's get her going. Beautiful. We did it. Nice. Keep crouching. Get a reload. Reload. Hip. Reload. Nice. Okay. There we go. 35 out of 35. Already done. Okay, let's see what we got from this. And we got a little Casimir. I'm definitely going to grab that. Nice. Not gonna lie, we are super close to epic rarity. I think there's an arsenal back. Yeah, there is. Okay, we're gonna head over to this arsenal just to get ready. We should get that last bit of salvage together here any second. In theory, dude, we could even like camp in this spot here with the Staff of Ice. Quickly farm some salvage that way. Get through rounds super quick. And nice, we already have enough to go for epic rarity. Let's quickly swing through here. There we go. And nice, pack 1 epic rarity. We are now doing 1,083, 871 damage per critical, as you guys saw right there, with 195 damage per body shot. Beautiful. The numbers I'm calling out are accurate, and the numbers at the bottom left of your screen right now are accurate as well. Some of the numbers that you're seeing, though, that are higher than what I'm calling out is due to cryo freeze. Just so you guys know, just to avoid any confusion. Oh yeah, these guys are weak to cryo as well. What's the max hit with critical? Okay, yeah, so 1,306 damage per critical. Yeah, with elemental weakness. Nice. Later on, we're going to swap over to Lightmend, though, which is my preferred... is this a little shock mimic? Yes, it is. Yeah, Lightmend, which is my preferred ammo mod for this map here. Ooh, a little max ammo, thank you. Or max armor, rather. All right, and we have enough to go for pack 2. Where is the Pack-a-Punch machine? Yeah, it's over in spawn. Cool, let's head over there. Hold on, we have a little Doppelgast on us. He is gone. We also have Energy Mine then for when I'm going to round 55, because Energy Mine's going to cook the amalgams in no time. Definitely the go-to field upgrade for this. Most maps, anyways, like, you know, Energy Mine's awesome, but in this map in specific, it is perfect. Also for Shattered Veil, since the Elder Disciples are weak to that too. All right, let's get her upgraded, and there we go. Pack 2, epic rarity. We are now doing 1,742 damage per critical, as you guys saw right there, with, hold on, 390, 312, 390, I think is most consistent. Let's give it a second here. 390, 390. I'm just not sure if it's cryo freeze doing its thing. No, 390 is definitely most consistent. All right, and 390 damage per body shot. Cool. Now we're on the final step of the grind, boys. We just need to get to pack 3 and legendary rarity. Ooh, a little Doppelgast right there. Absolutely obliterated that guy. Double points. Nice. Oh, no. Oh, no. I did not expect to go down there. Right, should be some more salvage back here. Very nice. I think it makes sense to quickly go for PhD Flopper again, and also maybe Quick Revive, just so we have Dying Wish, since we don't have a Self-Revive on hand right now. Ooh, a little amalgam right there, and we almost got him. Okay, give us a second here. Okay, let's back up a little bit and not get trapped anywhere. And there we go. We got quick revive. Beautiful. Let's just use our staff of ice to not go down here. And okay, we got Amalgam there. Amalgam's already gone. Beautiful. You know what? Having speed cola wouldn't hurt right about now just for the staff of ice, because the reload speed on this thing is absolutely terrible. Okay, hold on. Since we only have one vermin left, we could actually quickly go for the free perk side Easter egg here. All we have to do is throw Molotovs into all of these braziers. And of course, as you guys can see, you actually get a Molotov back with each one that you throw. So you only really need one Molotov. Final one right there, and beautiful. That's going to give us a free perk. Let's see what we get, and Elemental Pop. Okay, not bad at all. Okay, so we still need a bunch of salvage and essence. We could, in theory, just camp in this spot for a bit. All right, we made it to 30,000 essence. Let's just cook a few more zombies here and quickly head over to the Pack-a-Punch machine. It isn't spawned. Nice. Okay, cool. We're still 1,100 salvage away. Never mind, just 1,000 salvage away now from legendary rarities. So, you know, we still need a few more rounds, but it's all good since we also have to wait until round 25 for the Wonder Fist to get double tap. But the next investment before buying perks is definitely going to be a 3-plate just to start playing it safe. We're on round 21 with a Rampage Inducer, and we only have a 1-plate. And there we go, pack 3, epic rarity, very nice. We are now doing 3,484 damage per critical. Let's test out one more time, 3,484 on the critical with 780 damage per upper body shot. Let's go, baby. Yeah, this thing is cooking. You know what? We could already go for a 2-plate actually before investing in the 3-plate. All right, let's just quickly get through this little vermin round. Shouldn't take us too long. We can actually chill in this spot right here. They're all just gonna funnel in front. And give me that max ammo. Thank you. Okay, we still need 750 salvage. We got this. I mean, there is a SAM trial over in the tombs, which I guess we could actually go for. Let's try to kill some zombies with the gun as well so we actually get salvage. Okay, not a whole lot. One extra salvage drop there. Damn, dude. All right, Samuel Trialson, let's see what we get from that, and RCXD, damn, okay, hold on, I think I have an idea. Okay, so we're gonna walk into that quickly, and okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call in the RCXD, and we're gonna try to park it. Oh my god, dude, you can't make this up, I swear. I'm not going to spend 1,000 salvage crafting another one. I was just trying to park it on the ammo box. You can park them on top of ammo boxes and then zombies won't be able to destroy it, just so you guys know. But yeah, that was just kind of unfortunate there. Kind of a bummer how the SAM trial zombies don't drop any salvage and they barely give any essence as well. All right, SAM trial failed. I get it. Calm down. Ooh, 3 Gobblegums awarded, a little temporal gift anywhere but there, and wall-to-wall clearance. Okay, not bad. Not the greatest Gobblegums by any means, but not bad. And would you look at that, we have enough to go for legendary rarity. Beautiful. Pack 3 legendary rarity. We are now doing, okay, we got an armored zombie right there. We are now doing 5,000, 4,000. Hold on, let's keep testing. 5,000, that's because of cryo freeze though. 4,646 per critical is the normal hit, and let's just wait for cryo freeze to expire there. Just give me a second, boys, just a second. And I think it's 832 on the body shot, I'll be honest. I'll figure it out while editing though, so the DPS counter bottom left will be accurate, don't worry. Test out one more time. No, it's 832 on the body shot for sure. Okay, let's just quickly use the Staff of Ice so we can get out of here because we're going to hit the Wonder Fizz to go for double tap. Okay, we're going to use the Staff of Ice here just so we can hit the Wonder Fizz in peace. There we go, double tap. Okay, we got all the somewhat essential perks. Now with double tap, we are doing... Okay, I couldn't see any numbers there. We got a Zombro right there, 1,000 and something, 1,664. 2,080 is only because of cryo freeze. I'm telling you, dude, cryo freeze is insane how much it helps with DPS. But yeah, 1664 on the body shot is definitely most consistent prior to cryo freeze triggering. So yeah, once the KSV's fully pack punched and upgraded, she does turn into a demon. Okay, now we just need like a parasite or a vermin or something to test the max critical with elemental weakness, since we already have cryo. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's actually perfect. And 8,149. There's another one right there, 8,149. So 8,149 is the max critical with elemental weakness. And of course, as you guys can see, that fire rate is absolutely ridiculous if you have rapid fire plus double tap. This thing is just different right now, man. We also have a little doppelgast further back. Let's just cook off more of these zombies. Beautiful. Doppelgast is already dead. That's crazy work, man. Little max ammo for us as well. Bunch of salvage on the ground. Let's go. Yeah, we're not gonna have any issues at health cap, that's for sure. So yeah, we saw how the KSV performs in the early rounds. Definitely a solid weapon once you get it fully pack-a-punched and upgraded. As you guys can see, I mean, you're going to be obliterating everything. Elemental damage is on point as well, where you'll see over 8,000 damage per critical. How much is it on the body shot? 2,912, 2,912. Yeah, 2,912 on the body shot, which is really good. So yeah, I think so far, but we're only on round 27, keep that in mind. So far, this weapon gets like a solid 9 out of 10 rating. But yeah, now the true test is to see how this bad boy performs at the zombies health cap, being round 55. So I'll see you guys as soon as I make it to round 55. And there we go, boys. These are the last few zombies of round 54 right there. So that's going to kick us up to round 55. And we are now up against round 100. And it's a parasite round. Okay, let's quickly save and quit and then load back in. But as you guys can see, man, 58 minutes to make it all the way to health cap. Thanks to, obviously, also the Staff of Ice, right? But yeah, that's crazy work. Okay, we made it back to the tomb. Now, fingers crossed, it's a zombie round. There we go. So, that was an armored zombie right there. And as you guys can see, man, we are having no issue whatsoever cooking these zombies at health cap. It does take a second, don't get me wrong. But, like, you know, generally speaking, it is a solid SMG. Now, is it the best SMG to use at health cap? Absolutely not. There are a few better options. Oh, damn, we already ran out of ammo. Probably should have considered purchasing ammo prior to starting the round, but it's all Gucci. Let's also buy some armor there because we're not finding much on the ground. There is a plate back there. All right, beautiful. Got some more ammo. Let's quickly... Okay, we turned the doppelgast. That works. That works. Let's just keep cooking some zombies. Get a little reload. Let's deal with the amalgam here. One thing I will say about the KSV, though, is ammo is definitely somewhat of an issue. Like, I mean, it's mainly the fire rate, though, right? It's not like you don't have much ammo, but the fire rate's just so crazy that you end up burning through it in no time. I think it actually makes sense to cook from back here right now, since we are starting to run low on ammo. Let's try to finish off this amalgam quickly. Hold on, get a little reload. Yeah, we do have the mini box right in front of us, so it's good that we're pretty close to it. Let's get another reload. So yeah, there we go. We already ran out of ammo again, man. A little max armor for us too, thank you. I won't say no to that. Let's keep cooking, and okay, we ran out. Let's quickly go buy some now. So yeah, like, it's definitely cooking. We're not struggling against zombies at health cap, right? But yeah, ammo is definitely a huge problem. I mean, we just spent, what, like 15,000 essence, 10,000 essence, something like that for this round alone. And yeah, you're pretty much spending more essence on ammo than you're earning from killing the zombies, or at least that's what it kind of feels like. Or maybe it just about balances out, but like, yeah, there's some better options at health cap. But a decent weapon nonetheless, like just strictly damage-wise, it'll definitely retain that 9 out of 10 rating, but overall, like including ammo, you know, just absolutely everything, I think we'll have to give this thing like a 7 out of 10. Because, I mean, if you think about it, you're not, like, let's say you're playing and you're trying to go for round 100, you're anyways going to be using the Staff of Ice a fair bit as well, so you're not only relying on the KSV. So yeah, I think a 7 out of 10 overall rating for this weapon is going to be fair, but strictly damage-wise, a 9 out of 10. Okay, we have another shock mimic right there. Let's try to... Oh my god, and we ran out of ammo again. Brother, I swear, that's like, what, the 4th time now for this round? Okay, you know, no biggie. Let's just buy some extra. We have enough essence. Of course, like, parasites and stuff are pretty much an insta-kill, as you guys saw right there. Oh my god, we moved wrong there, and we dying wished. Of course we did. Looks like we're getting to the end of the round here, though, because zombie spawn rates are definitely slowing down drastically right about now. Yep, looks like that's the final horde of zombies up ahead, and we ran out of ammo again. Brother, I swear, you can't even make it up at this point. Hopefully, it's going to be enough ammo to get through this round. Of course, we're going to have to buy some more for the Exfil, but yeah, okay, hold on. I think we're not even close to the end of the round. Actually, more zombies are spawning now. Could also be because of how we moved around the area before. No, there's definitely some more coming in. Fry, let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Let's keep going. And as you guys can see, so we earned like 2,500 essence so far, almost 3,000, and we ran out of ammo. Ooh. I think we'll have to drop the rating to like a 6.5 out of 10 actually, because ammo is 1000% an issue with this gun, and it's the only issue it has. Like, damage and DPS and everything should be looking pretty nice, or at least it feels like it. But yeah, man. Okay, let's call in that Exfil. Very nice. We're gonna get the amalgam to spawn in a second. Which, you know what? We could actually swap to Deadwire since he's gonna be weak to Deadwire. Okay, zombies, spawn in. There we go. 35 zombies to kill. Where is the amalgam? Okay, I see him on the minimap. He's going to be behind us. Let's turn around. Let's start cooking a little bit. Nice. We did some damage to him. Okay, we got rid of like a quarter of his health bar already. Very nice. Just 27 more zombies to kill. Let's focus on some of the zombies real quick since the amalgam is still stuck back there. 16 more zombies. Beautiful. Okay, let's come up here. I don't want him healing off of us. We're gonna go up this pillar again, turn around, cook more zombies. Let's deal with the amalgam a bit. Beautiful. He has less than a quarter of his health bar left now. Let's try to actually finish him off here, and nice. Amalgam is dead. Just 7 more zombies to kill. Let's buy some more ammo. Nice. Turn around, cook these guys. 4 more zombies, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Final zombie right here, and beautiful. We pulled it off. Successful Exfil. Okay, 4,505 eliminations, 602 criticals. So it took us 7 minutes to get through health cap and the Exfil. I guess it's not too bad, but like running out of ammo that often did make it pretty annoying. So that's why I thought it took longer, but yeah. But still, we're going to keep like a 7 out of 10 rating overall. Okay, 3 whimsical gobblegums. I won't say no to that. Alright, now in regards to the build for the KSV, as you guys can see, we have the Suppressor CHF barrel to maximize our critical damage output, Ranger foregrip for some added mobility, extended mag 2. Like, yeah, if there were an extended mag 3, ammo would no longer be an issue, but you know, it is what it is. Then the Commando rear grip for a nice mix of ADS speed plus sprint to fire speed. Then the balance stock for some aim walking speed, hip fire walking speed, strafe speed, all that good stuff. Steady aim laser for whenever we do hip fire into hordes of zombies, just make that as accurate as possible. And last but not least, rapid fire just to maximize our DPS. Now again, my final rating for the KSV, all things considered, is going to have to be a 7 out of 10. If ammo wouldn't be an issue, easily a 9 out of 10, like just strictly damage-wise, fire rate, all that good stuff, easily a 9 out of 10. But yeah, unfortunately, ammo is definitely an issue, so we're gonna have to drop that rating. Sure, there are a few augments that you could swap out so that ammo's a bit less of an issue, but at that point, you're sacrificing a lot of DPS. So, you know, it's kind of meh. But I think a 7 out of 10 rating is going to be fair for the KSV. Beautiful gun as well, by the way. I've just been turning this thing around and looking at it. Definitely a nice looking gun. So yeah, if there's another weapon or a specific build for a weapon that you guys want to see me check out, then be sure to drop a comment down below and I will do so. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that. Wait, let me take a breath. be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are, and as always, goodbye.